Welding as a hobby or hobby welding is a fun activity for many, most especially those who want to do a lot of DIY projects. It's done by some car mechanics, craftsmen, and even artists who find it exciting and enjoyable. If you're thinking of hobby welding and you have no idea where to start, we can definitely help. Who knows? What can start as a hobby could maybe be the start of a flourishing career in welding. Whether you're a hobby welder or a professional in the trade, do-it-yourself projects can be lots of fun. But it's even better when you have plans to work for that have been tried and tested, so you know your labor will pay off. There are lots of projects, both small and large, from simple ones to more challenging ones designed for indoor and outdoor use. Each of the welding projects you see in this video has been made at least once, but usually a few times. Hello dear viewers, welcome back to our channel. Today we have brought to you simple welding projects for beginners. This video contains a collection of beautiful and practical metal welding project ideas you can tackle at home. You can even turn these plans or designs into a lucrative small-scale manufacturing business with a small initial investment on basic tools and materials. So we advise you to watch the video until the end to never miss a thing and choose an inspiring design for your next welding adventure. If you are new to the channel and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing to our channel and smash the notification bell so that you'll be the first one to be notified when you upload new videos. Your subscription means a lot to us and inspires us to create more content. Therefore, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you're already a subscribed member, please like and share this video so that it could reach a wide range of audience. There are several reasons why welding could be a great hobby. You might be surprised as to how useful it could be. Welding can be a useful skill in building do-it-yourself projects and doing some repairs. Welding can be used in building projects like lamps, tables, wrought iron fences, and other furniture that can be used at home or for your workshop. It could also be useful in automotive work, large appliances, and practically anything as long as connecting metals are involved. Some of the projects you can do as a DIY project include a lawn car, a driveway drag, garden tractor wheel weights, garden tractor rear weight rack, and even a boat cover support frame. For artisans, this skill could also be useful in creating your own sculptures and other metalwork items. In terms of repairs, learning the skill of welding can also save you a lot of money. Instead of calling for a service repair paying a lot of money, you can save yourself the trouble by doing it yourself and spend the money on more important things. You can install or re-weld a wrought iron fence, repair your children's wagon or bicycle frame, or even replace a car muffler all by yourself. The most important part of a hobby welding is owning a welder or some welding equipment. To get started, you need either a stick welder or a MIG welder, metal inert gas welder. The stick welding process has been around the longest out of all the arc welding processes. It's still a very popular choice among hobbyists in the industry. Stick welding uses a long rod called an electrode. It contains a metal welding rod and is coated in flux. When you strike an arc with a stick welder, that welding rod burns down and creates the weld beads that you see when you look at a welded joint. Stick welding is very popular among hobbyists. In stick welding, you use an electrode or a welding rod with a flux coating on the outside. When you then strike an arc with a stick welder, the welding rod burns and this creates a weld bead that you see at the welded joint. It's a proven process, but it also comes with its disadvantages. Striking an arc can be difficult to learn and it produces a lot of smoke. This is where MIG welding comes in. In metal inert gas or MIG welding, you use a roll of wire fed out of a gun-style handpiece. Once you press the trigger, the MIG welder starts feeding out the wire. This is the quickest and easiest hobby welding process. The equipment you need to start includes a welder, welding rods, a welding helmet, heavy leather gloves, assorted clamps, and a grinder which is used for grinding and cutting purposes. Now let's have a look at some tips for beginner welders. Number 1. Get some welding training. Even if it's just a hobby, you need to go through some training so you would learn the basics to be able to weld safely and efficiently. You could either go to a local vocational school to get some introductory courses, or you could ask help from a local professional welder. Number 2. Get some welding protective clothing and equipment. Yes, you won't weld on top of a building, but you need to be as careful as those who do. Welding means dealing with electricity, and that means being exposed to extreme heat and some welding spots. Purchase some welding protective clothing and equipment because in welding, safety comes first. Number 3. Do a little research. Since this is a hobby, part of that is doing your own research as to what particular use you want it for. After getting some training, you can go ahead to check out the internet for some do-it-yourself welding that suits whatever project or repair you are working on. And finally, number 4. Have fun. The best thing about hobby welding is you're doing it yourself, for yourself. Be careful, be creative, and don't be afraid to screw up. The key is to keep practicing, and pretty soon you will get the hang of it and maybe even want to learn more until it isn't just a hobby, but a career. Well, dear viewers, as you can see in the video, we have compiled a number of interesting welding projects you can do as a beginner welder for your inspiration. Which one is your favorite and why? Let us know in the comment section. By now you know that our channel is full of inspiring videos which you can use in your project from time to time. If you like our content, please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and also smash the notification bell so that you'll be the first one to be notified when we upload new videos. Thank you for watching until the end. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed.